Carlos Ulberg versus Bruno Oliveira is a light heavyweight bout. Carlos Ulberg has a cheater record of 2 wins with absolutely no losses. Bruno Oliveira has a cheater record of 8 wins, 1 loss. Alright, so Carlos Ulberg is currently 29, almost 30 years old. Bruno Oliveira is 36 and a half years old, so Carlos Ulberg definitely has the advantage on the age in this fight. Alright, so if you look at those Tapology predictions, out of 184 votes, which is not really that big of a sample size, but 55% of those votes are going for Oliveira, mainly by submission or KO, and then 45% of the votes are going for Ulberg, mainly by KO. So it's pretty even for the Tapology predictions for this fight. Alright, so Carlos Ulberg has literally only had 2 pro MMA bouts, and one of them was back in 2011 against Karo Puna, and he ended up winning that fight by decision, and then he had one more in 2018, which he won by unanimous decision. But that's actually where he decided to switch to kickboxing, and he got a 3rd round KO over Julius Ponenga, a 3rd round KO over Nato Lauli, and a 2nd round KO over Fu Alam, which all of that getting him this shot against Bruno Oliveira at this Contender Series fight. And I mean, Bruno Oliveira has had a little bit different of a career. He has been in Titan FC, which is a very good promotion. I mean, at the start of his career, he was at Sao Paulo Regional, got 2 wins there. Left that promotion, got a 1st round KO, a 3rd round TKO, a 2nd round arm triangle choke. But that's actually where he ended up fighting Juendro Barbosa, and ended up getting his first loss by 1st round armbar submission. Came back with a 1st round KO, a unanimous decision, and a 1st round KO over Jared Gooden, as I said, in Titan FC. And at the Contender Series, he was actually supposed to fight CB Billar, but that fight kind of got canceled. CB Billar was a karate type of guy, so I don't really know how that fight would have played out. But this fight is kind of a striker versus a grappler type of fight. I mean, Bruno Oliveira, he can definitely strike with you, but I mean, Carlos Ulberg, he has a very, very, very good power. Bruno Oliveira has good power as well. He is 36 and a half years old. Carlos Ulberg is about to turn 30. He's a lot younger, a lot fresher. He's getting back into MMA after 3 pro kickboxing bouts, which he won all of them by KO in the 3rd and 2nd round. I mean, this fight is very, very split down the middle. Honestly, I'm sort of leaning towards Carlos Ulberg. I think his training with City Kickboxing is going to play a huge part in this fight. I think he has pretty good takedown defense. I think he'll use that kickboxing to stay away from Bruno Oliveira's takedowns and submission attempts, and win this fight by decision. That's my prediction. I have Carlos Ulberg winning this fight by unanimous decision. Alright. If you agree, disagree, or have something to say, make sure you put in the comment section below, and I respect to every single one of those comments. Make sure to like, subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss the absolute best MMA content out there. It's been fun, but I'm out of here.